Hey, it's Rob at Empy. Hope you're having a bitchin' summer. We are on our latest dealer visit. We are at Goritz SixFix, Fountain Valley, California. These guys are all about Porsche. They love PMO. Let's go see what's going on. I'm Rob, you must be Cornelius?
Hey Cornelius, welcome to Goritz SixFix LLC.
It's good to be here. We've been dying to see your new shop, so do you want to show us the action?
Well, please come on in. Let's walk right through here to our engine room.
Yes. I'll take one of those, I'll take one of those, I'll take one of those. So this is where the magic happens, right?
Yes, so this is where we build all the engines, from disassembly to assembly. We specialize in building air-cooled Porsche 911 engines and the 616 engines for 356 912s. This is a special build, Carrera 3.2, built as a Performance Plus, meaning it stays at 3.2, but high compression, twin plug, original intake manifolds, but converted to a programmable intake system. Over here we have a 993 3.6 disassembled. This is a 2.5 short stroke build twin plug motor with carburetors. This is a 911 SC motor that was converted to carbs. This is not a build by us. We're just doing certain engine fixes to it right now in terms of massive oil leaks and some performance issues. This is a 3.3 build with twin plug and carbs, and this is a early 993 motor, stock, rebuild and configured to go into a 911 SC backtape build.
So you really do cover the gamut. Like you said, if it's air cooled, it's up your street.
Right, so as you can see right now, just perfectly fit. You see motors here right now from 1967 through 1997.
So Cornelius, I love that you got some PMOs on here, thank you. And we'll even deal with the original Italian, okay, fine. You know, I gotta ask, Porsches are not really budget cars per se. Not everybody has a fat wallet. How do you kind of shape and guide the engine builds? How much input do you give to the customer versus how much they give to you?
So obviously the customer has input on it, and apart from budget, as you just mentioned, the other input is what are their dreams and how would they like to use the car, because obviously you can have too much performance where it becomes not as much fun on the street and vice versa. And obviously the customer has input there. The customer obviously also has input in design and style. But when it comes to components especially, we are very much guide the customer to the correct product, just for quality and warranty reasons, because we like to stand behind our work and products. So obviously that starts with PMO manifolds on these beautiful Italian rubbers here with the R finish in the very multiple size and height options that you guys offer, and we're very appreciative of that. And as you mentioned also earlier, we do sell SSIs a lot with our engines, and that continues into the build. For example, if we can, we always insist on Marley or Marley Motorsports pistons and cylinders. Instead of using aftermarket Glyco bearings, we use Porsche factory Glyco bearings, just because those bearings are manufactured in a different Glyco brand facility to different standards, and we actually have measured a Glyco sad versus a Porsche sad in the same case to compare quality, and we were able to tell the differences, and that continues to gasket sads, rod bearings, whatever you might want to say. So in that regard, we definitely guide or even maybe insist on certain components, because we want the customer to leave here with the best possible product.
Translation is, they're very picky, and they're not going to let you pick a part that they don't really believe in. So I'm going to take the endorsement that you believe in PMO, you believe in SSI. The rest of my work is done here, and you guys have a good day. So Cornelius, I was wondering, we've got two pretty 3.2s here. Looks like they're getting different kinds of services. What all are you doing?
Yes, so this is a perfect example. This car is here for oil change and some repairs. And then in contrast to that, here is we're prepping right now to get the engine removed. And this car is a very nice example, low mileage Carrera 3.2, but we're going to build a 3.4 ITB motor, very custom, with a transmission rebuild and limited slip differential, complete suspension package, 930 brakes, and so forth and so on this car, which is the opposite end of our scope of what we provide for our customers.
I love it. And then I see what looks like a straight up race car over here. What kind of services do you offer race car guys?
So we offer basically the whole scope, meaning we check all the suspension, we always change all the fluids, we do the necessary engine maintenance, we make sure that belts, seats, and what have you, safety equipment is up to date, those kind of things. And then obviously everything else from engine builds for race cars as well, which the example that you mentioned right now actually has a 2.5 long stroke motor that we built for this car and set up to the customer.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So this car, is this one of your engine guys over here?
It did not get a full engine rebuild. It got some engine repairs.
Okay.
But this car is here for clutch, transmission upgrades, and a full suspension package. 911s through 89, we design our own suspension packages, and for 964, 993s, we actually very much work with the motion engineering to provide full cohesive engine suspension packages for 964, 993, which is exactly what that car over there is getting right now.
Beautiful. Okay. I like it. And then just generally, the Porsche market, I assume in Orange County, Southern California, is kind of its own little microcosm.
I mean, it certainly is, and one of the big factors why I have moved here to begin with is Orange County or Southern California is just one of the richest places, especially with air-cooled Porsche culture in the world, combined with the nice weather and coastline. It's very hard to compete with. And
you're not moving to Texas, is what you're telling me?
No, anytime soon.
All right. Well, we're glad to hear that. Thank you. We support shops like this wholeheartedly. The kind of work that you do. I mean, this is craftsmanship. This is the kind of business that we love supporting, in the sense that you're not just wrenching, you're not just rebuilding, you're keeping the cars on the road, and however the driver wants to enjoy it. Right. It sounds like you've got a recipe to fit a lot of different kinds of tastes.
Right, I mean, taste and application is exactly the main components, considering do you want weekend cruiser to go to Cars and Coffee or to dinner with your wife, or do you want that car that's very uncomfortable on the road but a lot of fun on the track,
sure,
and anything in between?
Yeah.
We certainly know what it takes and understand where to show the necessary restraint, let's call it that.
I like the way you phrased that. So let me ask, what I don't see, I don't see a lot of body work here. I don't see a lot of interior work here. So those are probably not in your basic scope?
Right, so in-house, we do a lot. There's exceptions to that. So we don't offer water-cooled engine builds or Type 4 engine builds. That's in terms of engines. In terms of specific work on cars, we don't offer body work or interior, but if we do a full build project, we do work with other people together that very much specialize in subcontract interior and body.
Well, I mean, just that coordination, the scheduling, working all of those bits in, clearly you're operating at a higher level than the average shop, I would say, is what it feels like to me.
Well, I mean, Germans don't like to toot their own horn, but I appreciate you picking up on that, and we certainly do our best in terms of scheduling and just coordinating or assembling a cohesive project.
Cornelius, thanks again for letting us interrupt your day.
It was a pleasure having you guys visit.
I really like your shop. I want to ask, how can people get a hold of you?
Well, obviously through our website, which is sixfix-us.com. And we're on social media, obviously, like Instagram at Goritz SixFix. Our shop phone number is 949-542-5653. Just feel free to reach out, schedule your oil service or your engine build.
Whatever you got. You need an oil change, you need an engine, you want to build a whole car, you should call Cornelius. I don't know what you're waiting for.